Hola, clase. Bienvenidos a mi PowerPoint. This is your maestro here, Senor Lim, and I have your new grammatical concept here called Gusta with nouns. So this is the newest grammatical concept here that we have for Unidad 3, Lección 1, Unit 3, Lesson 1. Okay, you guys have seen Gusta before. Okay, remember, you remember that term Gusta. Okay, I am going to add a couple things here. I'm going to add a new wrinkle to Gusta. So so please pay attention here. Okay, the first thing first. Okay, when I'm talking about Gusta. Okay, um, I want to go over a little bit about myself. Okay, back in the day, I used to like to watch a certain TV show. I still like to watch this TV show, and that TV show is The Fresh Prince of Bel Air. I like to watch The Fresh Prince of Bel Air. That's right. Okay, you might see me from time to time to do the Carlton. Okay, but yes, I like to watch The Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Now, my wife, on the other hand, she kind of likes to watch The Fresh Prince, but she's like, "Oh, that's so 19th century," and that she keeps it real, and so she stays current, and she likes to watch The Little Couple. Yeah, reality TV. Whoopee. Okay, so she likes to watch The Little Couple. She especially loves this guy Will here. That's my competition. So yeah, and she likes how the family works and they're small. That's great. Okay, I kind of like it, but it's like yeah, whatever. It's like reality TV. Whoopie doo. Okay. Now for family days, okay, do we gather the kids around and we like to watch 24. Woo with Jack Bauer. Okay, we don't let the kids watch 24. Trust me, we don't. But we DVR it. And we stay up at night and we watch 24. We like to see Jack Bauer take on terrorists and put some crazy tactics on them and disarm bombs and stuff like that. So 24 is like one of our favorite shows, and rightfully so. It's action packed, and you know, Jack Bauer, he's nice to look at. So here's the thing, though. I'm talking about I like, my wife likes. Okay, that's all with the gusto. Okay, so you guys remember how you say I like again? If you said me gusta, that is right. I like. So I could say me gusta comer papas fritas. I like to eat French fries. I want you to pay attention to this word comer here. That's my verb. I like to eat. Now remember, I told you in the past that gusta never changes. Okay, it's always going to say me gusta. Okay, I told you that it's not going to change. Remember, I told you if you change it to gusto, that means I please myself, and that's kind of weird. All right, so that gusta doesn't change. But real quickly, how do you say that you like or do you like? Well, if you said te gusta, you are correct. For example, te gusta comer la pizza de Papa John's? Do you like Papa John's pizza? Alright, so once again, I told you that gusta never changes. Okay, I'm going to add a little wrinkle in now. Okay, so please pay attention. This will be our new concept for gusta. Okay, so I want you to take a look at my 4 sentences here. Me gusta beber coke. Me gusta jugar al tenis. Te gusta escuchar música rock. And te gusta el helado. Now look at the first 3 sentences. The words in red. Now the words in red there, if you notice, they are all verbs. Okay, so when you're dealing with gusta, okay, and you're dealing with a verb, and you have a verb, right off the bat, it stays as gusta. My verb is my great equalizer. Okay? If you see a verb, everything it just stays as gusta. Okay? Look at the last sentence there. Te gusta el helado? So what's up with el helado? Do you like ice cream? Now, I didn't say anything about in there about eating ice cream or drinking ice cream or bathing in ice cream. It just says, do you like ice cream? Here's the deal. If you don't have a verb and your noun there is singular, like el helado, it stays as gusta. Okay? So helado is singular, it stays as gusta. Okay? No harm, no foul. Now here's the thing. Let's just say that helado here was plural. Or we have, do you like French fries? If it's plural, what happens? Well, here's the deal. If the item that you use that you like is plural, use me gustan. Okay? For example, me gustan las bananas. I like bananas. Okay? So, once again, then me gustan las bananas. Okay? Las bananas is plural, so it goes to gustan. Now, once again, if you had a verb there, like I like to eat bananas, that gustan would be gusta. Okay? Once again, if you want to say you don't like this, if you don't like something, you would say no me gusta. Okay? So, the next slide here, this is not on your notes. I want you to do this right now. Look at my sentences here, or my whatever sentences, my phrases here. Okay? I want you to just tell me, is it going to be gusta or gustan? Okay? And it should be either gusta or gustan according to what you see here. Okay? Now, I want you to pause it, think of your answers, and then unpause it, and then we'll go over our answers, okay? So if you have unpaused it, you have las papas fritas. Is it gusta or gustan? Right off the bat, it should be gustan, okay? El libro, alright? So it's like el libro, the book. It is going to be gusta. I have la música pop. It's going to be gusta. And las verduras, or vegetables, is gustan. And la música rock, once again, it's like la música pop. That's gusta. Okay? Now, on the next slide, and this will be on your notes, okay? We have gusta or gusta. Look at my sentences right here. I like to eat and drink. I don't like peas. I like suits, and I like to shop. So your job for me is to tell me, is it going to be gusta or gustan? I want you to pause it right now, fill in the blanks on your notes, and then come back, unpause it, and then tell me if it's gusta or gustan. So, if you have unpaused it, is it gusta or gustan? First one is beber y comer. It is going to be gusta. Beber and comer are my verbs. So it says as gusta. No me gustan los guisantes. I don't like peas. It's going to be gustan because peas are plural. I like suits, los trajes. Should be me gustan los trajes. And I like to shop, me gusta ir de compras. That ir de compras is my verb. Okay? Now, real quickly, what I want you to do is write me 5 sentences of me gusta or me gustan. Okay? Some original sentences. I want you to pause it, write your sentences, and come back to me. Alright, so if you unpaused it, here are my sentences. Me gustan las uvas. Look at gustan. It's gustan because las uvas are plural. Okay? Doesn't say anything about eating grapes. It just says I like grapes. That second sentence here. Me gusta comer pizzas. Whoa, hold up. Pizzas? That's plural. Why is it gusta? If you said because of comer, dang right. Dang right, that's why it's comer. Or that's why it's gusta. Sorry. The third one, me gusta la sopa. I like soup. Soup is singular. Enough said. Número 4, me gustan las bananas. I like bananas. Bananas are plural, so it's going to be gustan. And the last one, me gusta beber jugo de manzana. I like to drink apple juice. Apple juice is singular, but even still, beber is my verb right here. So once again, it says as gusta. Alright? Now, before we even begin this gusta gustan stuff, we should talk about, do you remember how you say like he likes, she likes, they like, we like, so on and so forth? Well, here we go. Alright, now, here's my chart for gusta, okay? Remember, if it's I like, it's me gusta or me gustan. If it's you like, a ti te gusta or te gustan. He or she or you like, it'll be a él le gusta, a ella le gusta, or a usted le gusta. We like, a nosotros nos gusta. Vosotros would be os gusta. That would be like y'all like. And if I want to say they like, it would be les gusta. Now, when you're using le or les, make sure you need to clarify to whom you're referring to. Because if I say le gusta, like le gusta comer, that means like he likes to eat, she likes to eat, you formal like to eat. Okay? To clarify on the le gusta, we need to add the al or a ella. Okay? For example, okay, I could say le gusta el fútbol. Alright? He likes soccer, she likes soccer. Okay? So this means like, yeah, she likes soccer, he likes soccer, you polite formally like soccer. What the heck does it mean? Who likes soccer? So once again, if I want to make it, you know, if I want to make it specific to clarify, all right, I need to add the al or ea. So here's the deal. Here are my sentences. I could say a él le gusta el fútbol, a ella le gusta el fútbol, a usted le gusta el fútbol, or I could even use a name, even cooler. A Luis le gusta el fútbol, or a Luisa le gusta el fútbol. So there you go. So those are some of my examples right there. Okay. Now, just remember for Gusta, we use Gusta for all verbs and singular nouns. Okay. So looky here. I have a Juan le gusta estudiar. Juan likes to study. A Memo y a Julio les gusta tocar la guitarra. Memo and Julio like to play the guitar. Okay, so right there you see estudiar, tocar la guitarra. Those are both verbs, so it stays as gusta. Okay, if I said like Memo and Julio like the guitar, I could say a Memo y a Julio les gusta la guitarra. Now, we use gustan for plural nouns or two singular nouns. Okay? For example, I can say a Maria le gustan las galletas. So Maria likes cookies. Okay, she doesn't say anything about eating cookies. She just says she likes cookies. If I say a Juana y a mí nos gustan las manzanas, that means Juana and I, or Juana and me, like apples. Okay? So those are some of the things those are the things for gusta with nouns. Okay. So right now on your notes, what I want you to do is just write me 5 original sentences. I will be checking this in. I want to see some 5 awesome sentences. Please do not write down me gusta, me gusta, me gusta. Boring, boring, boring. Write some cool sentences. Okay. Give me some variety. Okay. I'll go check that in. But hopefully this video has been helpful and inspiring and all that other good stuff. Okay. Any questions, please let me know, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. Alright, we'll go over this more in class, but right now I would say peace. I'm out. Senior Lim is out.